Thank you, Ranking Member Grijalva. I represent Puerto Rico in Congress, and I rise in support of PROMESA. Puerto Rico is at a crossroads. Since 1898, Puerto Rico has been a territory of the United States, subject to the broad powers of Congress under the Territory Clause. In 1917, Congress conferred U.S. citizenship on individuals born in Puerto Rico. In the 1950s, Congress authorized and approved a constitution for Puerto Rico, which provides the island with a republican form of government consisting of 3 branches. Because Puerto Rico is a territory, my constituents have never been treated equally relative to their fellow U.S. citizens in the states, in terms of either democratic rights or economic opportunities. In large part, to compensate for the lack of fair treatment at the federal level, the Puerto Rico government has spent beyond its means at the local level, leading to excessive deficits and debt. This lack of discipline is regrettable, but understandable, since the Puerto Rico government is seeking to provide a quality of life to island residents comparable to the quality of life in the States. Bear in mind that my constituents can hop on a plane anytime, any day, and move to Florida or Texas. The bill we consider today, PROMESA, is a bipartisan compromise intended to deal with the territory's unprecedented fiscal crisis, which is severe and immediate. The bill will enable Puerto Rico to restructure its public debt in a fair and orderly manner, while establishing an independent and temporary oversight board to ensure that Puerto Rico has a viable, long-term fiscal plan and balanced budgets, and that it sticks to both. In an emergency, the first step is to stabilize the situation, and I believe PROMESA can accomplish this objective. Without this legislation, the Puerto Rico government is likely to collapse. Participants in public pension plans will be terribly harmed, and many bondholders could lose their investments. PROMESA is in the interest of all stakeholders, and the most likely alternative is chaos, litigation, rapidly deteriorating quality of life in Puerto Rico, and even greater migration to the States. However, let me be plain. This bill is an essential first step, but it is not an enduring solution. The federal government, and indeed the Puerto Rico government, must come to terms with a fundamental fact. So long as my constituents are treated like second-class citizens, Puerto Rico will never have a first-class economy. Puerto Rico must become a full and equal member of the American family as a state, which is the just and logical next step, or Puerto Rico must join the community of nations as a sovereign country. Puerto Rico deserves true democracy and true dignity, nothing less. Yet, first things come first. We have to deal with this immediate crisis. We have to save the house in Puerto Rico. Vote yes on H.R. 5278. I yield back.
The gentleman yields back. The gentleman from Arizona.